with a team that Joe Flacco couldn't do shit with. So while Ben Roethlisberger's out there throwing 500-yard games, I would take Lamar Jackson's 175 passing yards and a win over Ben Roethlisberger's 500 passing yards and a loss. Any day.
It's like your Dak Prescott.
He's getting better at throwing. He's showing some promise. He's more comfortable with Amari Cooper. And I know that they say shit out of training camps and stuff, but it seems like him, Zeke, and Randall Cobb have really gotten along well. So maybe Randall Cobb can get back to what he was before and can take over what they're missing from Cole Beasley.
Some assembly required.
Maybe. We'll see.
But to on your first point, though, as we've said before, Ben just doesn't care anymore.
He just doesn't fucking care. And they're going to re-sign him.
It's like 500 yards, okay, no problem.
The Steelers obviously have some problems going on internally. I mean, that seems pretty obvious at this point.
Yeah, it most certainly is obvious.
Yeah. You think that 500 yards will be a win? Maybe.
If you have a quarterback who consistently throws for 350 and doesn't win a lot, that's a problem.
Dude's got 2 Super Bowls. Like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
It's clear that he doesn't give a crap anymore. I mean, that's abundantly obvious.
He's obviously only there for the money still. Anyways, Kawhi Leonard is a winner.
Yep.
No argument there.
Kawhi Leonard is a winner. The question is, what does he do next?
It's going to be whatever the hell Kawhi wants to do. I mean, they can try and petition him, give him offers for free food or whatever all they want.
Pay his rent or buy his house for him?
Yeah, it's going to come down to what Kawhi wants to do personally, and I don't think other than that it's really going to fucking matter.
So he's narrowed his list down to 5 teams, which I think we've all known it was going to be one of... Well, I didn't think the Nets would have been in play. But the Nets, the Knicks, the Raptors, the Lakers, the Clippers are the 5 teams he's going to meet with. Then he's going to make his decision. I feel confident in saying he's going to be a Clipper. Very confident in saying he's going to be a Clipper.
It is an interesting dynamic, and it'd be the one, to be honest, the location that to me would be the most intriguing for me personally to see if that's where he goes. Just because it sets up a whole new dynamic of Kawhi against LeBron and a whole... It's just a different feel to me.
The only thing that I could see, this is getting a little bit of conspiracy theory, is the NBA persuading him, I guess is a nice way, to stay in the East. So that the West doesn't have literally all of the fucking talent.
But I mean, that's if the NBA cared about that, they would have done something about that a while ago. Because most of the talent is in the West.
That's a good point. But I don't see Kawhi. I don't see Kawhi Leonard actually picking the Knicks or the Nets. I do see him going to the Lakers potentially. And I definitely see him going to the Clippers. The Raptors, I don't think he stays. I don't. I know Dan O'Shea disagrees. And I know as Knicks fans, we're fucking hoping that he's like, you know what? I want to play for the Knicks. Let me bring a championship to the Garden.
You can hope all you like on that. I don't know if that's happening.
Yeah, I don't think he goes to the Knicks.
I'd say 7 to 10% chance.
Yeah. As we discussed earlier, his camp apparently wants him to go, but no one knows what is in his mind. The reason I think he could very well stay with the Raptors is because they just won one, and they won it with him being the man. So that can sometimes change the whole thing. He could fall in love with Toronto right there. The Clippers is the biggest rumor. I think that's just because it's LA, and it's not LeBron's team. You know, they've got like Pat Bev, they've got a couple other players, but you know, they made it to the playoffs. So with him added on, they're a lot better. So it's certainly an interesting team for him to join. I don't know what their cap situation is though, because I don't think he alone catapults them from last in the West to first in the West.
No, but I mean, it at least puts them in playoff contention, which is something that I'm not even sure they know what that means.
Well, they were in the playoffs last year. They just weren't a serious contender in the West.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Kawhi is... Everybody is talking about Kevin Durant and what his situation is. What's he going to do? The injury obviously changes that a little, but to me, the most interesting story this year is certainly going to be Kawhi's landing spot. Personally, I'm more intrigued by that than I think any other free agent, because I think his decision has a real chance to have a large ripple effect on the league itself.
Agreed.
It's
going to be interesting.
And we'll find out in about 2 short weeks, right, guys?
Yeah, July 30th at 6 p.m., which is
July
6 hours
30th?
earlier than it used to be.
I thought it was June 30th.
Yeah, sorry, June 30th. June 30th. Which is exciting because now you don't have to stay up to like 1 a.m. for anything to start happening, and then feel like you're missing everything when you go to sleep. So now, 6 p.m. you're gonna get some crazy stuff, and then by midnight, most of the first day activity will probably be done, and then after that, there'll still be some overnight stuff, but it won't be as much. It'll be nicer for the fans. So I applaud the NBA for changing that. I think it makes a whole bunch of sense. So good on them, even if it isn't the biggest deal in the world.
It's definitely better for the NBA because, I mean, unless you lived on the West Coast, like...
Why do you cater to the West Coast?
And even then, you're only getting 3 hours worth of it. It was almost like... I don't know. I think the NBA had some, like, thought inside of their head. They're like, oh, if we do it at midnight, it'll make people waking up for Christmas. And it's like, no, it's just fucking annoying.
It is fucking annoying.
Like, there's a reason that other leagues do their free agency, like, starting at 3 p.m., dude. Because in the middle of the day, in the middle of a work week, you give somebody 3 p.m. where chaos can fucking ensue, they're looking forward to that day. You're looking forward to that 3 o'clock because everyone's been tight-lipped and it's all rumors until the fucking clock starts open and everything goes bananas and nobody saw things coming. And you want your fans to be engaged in that, not sleeping.
Not sleeping at all. So, I'm just going to give my projection for what's going to happen on the 30th. The Warriors are going to re-sign Kevin Durant, trade him to the New York Knicks for a first-round pick and a player, and the Knicks are going to throw max money at Chris Middleton, and they're going to overpay for guys already on the roster like DeAndre Jordan or Noah Vonleh, etc., 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 and the Knicks are not going to make the playoffs for at least 3 more years. That's what's going to happen.
I don't think Dan O'Shea's liking this at all.
That's not going to happen. No one is doing a sign-in trade for Kevin Durant. It makes 0 sense to do that. I don't know where that rumor came from. I didn't see that rumor anywhere. It's not going to happen. I really hope they don't sign Middleton to a max. I don't think he's worth the max, even though he's a good player. Could it happen? Yes, that is actually a possibility. Unlike a sign-in trade for KT.
Yeah, I would like to know where Woj got that information. Why does he think that KD is going to be a sign-in trade? I just don't. Something about that just doesn't add up.
No sense. Like, what incentive is there to do a sign and trade for him? Because he opts in because of the injury? Like, I could see him opting in because of the injury, but then why the hell would you sign and trade for him when he's going to be out this whole year? Makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm not buying that one.
Yeah, and to be honest, like, it would kind of probably be reminiscent of the AD thing, where some team might do it, but I don't want to give up everything that the Knicks have in order to make that happen.
I'm sorry. It wasn't Woj, it was Windy.
Oh, Windhorst? Screw him.
Oh, he's not as reliable. The fact that I thought it was Woj that was freaking saying this, I got worried.
Yeah, that's why I said I want to know where he's getting this information. He knows something that I don't.
Yeah, like, he's not 100% reliable, but usually he's on, so...
And Frank Isola.
Winters is decently reliable, but I'm a lot more comfortable hearing it from him than from Woj or someone like that, or like Shams.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but Culver went to the Suns. The Suns are slowly starting to amass a pretty good-looking team.
I mean, they just acquired like 63 picks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's Culver. He was well rated by 538, as we were saying, so that could end up being a very good pick by Phoenix. It's about time they start to amass a good team. Like, Jesus, they've been in the bottom for how long now, despite having a legitimate all-star on their team in Devin Booker.
And, the first pick for the last,
800 years?
He had 9 years.
Yeah.
I just... the Knicks are in the same situation. How are the Knicks perpetually fucking terrible? How?
It's not
because
easy.
They do stupid things like try and win now despite not having a team that's nearly good enough to get there. And, we kind of got screwed by injuries and by a Latvian snake, new breed.
New breed, the Latvian snake.
So, what are you gonna do? You got a snake bite, so you gotta get rid of the poison, and then you heal.
You call his fucking bluff. Because he's gonna go back to fucking Latvia and play basketball?
He does lose, value even further. So they got a couple of pieces for him. So, it is what it is. We'll see. That pick next year could end up being very valuable.
That pick should have been part of, a quarter of Anthony Davis. But anyways, I'm depressed by all this NBA fucking shit talk. What do you guys say we get to the reason we're here tonight?
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Sounds great to me. For those of you who don't know,
we don't like Brad Marchand.
We don't like Brad Marchand. He's an asshole.
It sounds like a shirt we could make.
That's putting it nicely.
We don't like Brad Marchand. T-shirts.
So what we have decided to do for this week is to give our list of the 5 people we want to see Brad Marchand fight.
Yes.
Now, we left this pretty open. I have actually 9 people. 5 people and then 4 honorable mentions. So, what do you guys say we get this going?
Sounds good.
All right. I will start, and I did this funny thing where I basically wrote up, have you guys watched The Dating Game or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Where they're like, and this is Jim, a mechanic from Los Angeles.
Okay, yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
All right, so I kind of did that for my 5 people. We're going to do this like we used to. It's been a while since we've done a top 5.
It has been.
Okay.
We'll do our number 5s. We'll recap the round. Number 4s, recap. So
I don't
on
know
and
that
so
I
forth.
have mine in a particular order, but I'm just